If you're watching in Mexico, we don't mean to cause offence, but you're a fucking arsehole. Jack, give him a call, please.
Who's
We do mean to
talking?
cause offence.
Who's talking? Who wants to talk in this call? I'll do it if no one else wants to do it, but if anyone else wants to do it, let them go first.
I thought you do it. I thought you do it.
Right, give him a call, Jack.
The rave
If you can find a number for that, we'll call it. Jack, after this, will call Frank for drugs if they can't find a hotline for exactly that. Because Frank for drugs, I only just thought when they said that.
Xbox, but who's going?
I'll do it. I'll do this one. I'll do the numbers as well because I'm that cool.
Thanks for calling AppleCare.
Lovely.
Para español, marque
No,
9.
no, no.
I see that we got... What Apple product are you calling about?
The Mexican Wave. Champion.
Sorry. Say the name of the Apple product you're calling about.
Imac.
Like iPhone 5. Okay, iMac. If that's not right, say try again. Now I'd like to get the serial number from your product. This will just take a few steps, and it'll let me look up its details so that the advisor
I
can
don't
be ready
know.
to help you. You can often find... Let me get someone to help you.
There you go. Zero
This call may
goes
be
straight through to an
recorded.
operator on many services, ladies and gentlemen. I wasn't clicking a random number. There's method in the magnets. Jack, you fucked it up.
Thank you for calling up. My name's Erica. May I start by getting your first and last name?
Hello, I'm Barry Dirk. Hello?
Yes, could I get your first and last name?
Yes, George Poshington.
Thank you. And can I get a callback number in case we get disconnected?
Pardon?
May I get your callback number in case we get disconnected?
Disconnect my number?
I said, may I get your callback number in case we get disconnected?
I'm not actually sure what my mobile number is because I've never had to call myself. I'm not currently near my landline either. Hopefully we won't get disconnected. The line isn't too bad. Well, basically, what's happened is I bought an iMac the other day, and it's not gone too well because I opened it and the screen is all smashed, but I could get it to start. I could get it to start even though the screen was smashed. And when it loads up, it actually loads up with the Windows interface. It's a Windows operating system installed on an iMac. It's almost as if somebody's done this for a joke.
Right. Yeah, that sounds really frustrating, sir. I do apologize that you're having those issues. What type of computer is this?
It's the latest iMac. I'm not even sure what it's called. I just went into the shop and let one of your hipster teenagers in the Apple store sell me one, foolishly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it's iMac, you say?
Yep.
All right. Can you actually pick it up and look at the bottom of it and give me the serial number off that iMac?
Yeah. Hang on. Let me just move the stuff out of the way. Is it on the bottom of the stand?
Yes, on the bottom of the stand.
Here's a number. BN61-02600X. That doesn't look right.
That's the serial number you see?
That's what it looks like, yep.
All right, so you pulled it out of the box and the screen was smashed, or did you not look at it before you got it?
I didn't look at it when I bought it. I had it delivered, and I got it, and it was all smashed. And you know, it got it out of the box, and then I thought, right, maybe I can get it repaired. I might as well set it up. So I thought, right, I'll start it up, and some of the labels are sort of torn off of it, and it's in really bad condition, and it's got a Windows operating system installed.
Yeah,
And I'm not.
I want to take that back to the store. I would not try to set anything up on it. I would take it back to the store immediately, George.
Right. It's not even a good Windows operating system. It's Windows 95. It's just like, why would... If you had a copy of Windows 95, you would give it to a museum. You wouldn't bloody install it on an
Exactly.
iMac.
That sounds outrageous. for me.
It is outrageous. It is crazy.
First of all, I can't believe you're even having these issues. I really can't. But I'm sorry, it just sounds outrageous. I can't really describe exactly how I really feel about this.
I mean, if I'm honest,
I would take it back.
to bring it back to the store would actually cost me quite a bit in petrol, because I don't live near an Apple store, and my nearest one's quite a distance away, so it'd be quite a long drive. I'm trying to think, are there any other uses for a broken iMac? Could you use it as an oven tray? Something to hit dogs with?
For what now?
An oven tray. Could you put stuff on top of it and put it in your oven?
I mean, if you want to, did you spend $2,000 for this computer? That would be, your prerogative at this point.
I don't think
I really couldn't advise you to do something like that.
I am George Poshington. I stay in 5-star hotels because I am George Poshington. I am in charge of a leading business that sells bananas. And and non-stick frying pans. We can't forget them. But I'm the sort of person who can spend $2,000 on a on a baking tray. They're quite
these are computers. You only use it as an oven tray. I really can't stop you, but it could mess up your oven just because of the type of material.
You're the type of Apple employee that I like. You're the one that isn't concerned that it might muck up my Mac more. You're more concerned about my oven, and I like that. If I'm honest, I do like that.
I'm being completely serious with you. I would never put my iMac in the oven. But, if it came with Windows 95 on it, I would probably just throw it out the window. If you've got that kind of money, you can't get it back to a store. If you got that kind of money, you can't get to an Apple store. I completely understand. But we can't pick up an iMac. It's too heavy. The shipping would be outrageous, and we're not going to pay for that. We would have to get you, literally to an Apple store to get it fixed. But I would give your local Apple store a call just to see exactly what they were thinking when they shipped that out to you.
I think the humorous... the way I've received it is quite humorous. It's probably worth keeping it just for the comic value. I was thinking though, I have this dog, and it's a bit of an irritant. It's a Yorkshire Terrierist, and it's a little fluffy bastard. I was wondering, these new Macs, they're quite heavy, even though they're quite thin, aren't they? I mean, for what they are, they're quite bulky. I was thinking, if you were to lob it, if you were to completely lob it, throw it across a room at a dog. How
Will it kill your dog? Probably.
Would it kill my dog? Do you think it'd kill it?
It would probably kill your dog, yes.
Good.
It would. Well, maybe. It might. It depends on maybe what angle the dog gets hit with. If it gets hit right in the face with the screen, it probably wouldn't kill it. If the corner hits the dog right in the face, it probably will kill it.
It's giving me a totally awful look now.
But, I'm just saying, they're made of the same kind of materials that we make airplanes and rocket ships with. So, if it didn't kill your dog, it would probably hurt it pretty badly.
I imagine if you were to kill your dog, it would hurt it. Yeah. I think an iMac is a pretty good frisbee. You could actually use it as a frisbee. You go down the park. You lob it. The dog catches it. You have
to be pretty strong to throw this iMac like a frisbee. If you're that strong.
Attach balloons to it. Helium balloons. That's the solution.
Right.
Tie loads of balloons to it. In fact, scrap the iMac, attach loads of balloons to your house, a bit like in the film Up, and then throw that at your dog. Oh. Yeah, right.
What exactly are you going to do with the iMac at this point?
Well, baking tray sounds pretty good. I don't know, turn it into some sort of crappy sculpture. Throw it at a dog.
Would you like to take out its internal pieces and turn it into a robot?
I could do that.
These are smart computers.
That is something I could do. Turn it into a robot. Stephen Hawking might be in need of a software upgrade now, or a hardware upgrade. Maybe donate it to him.
He needs the voice box. He's getting a little older.
Yep.
Yeah. Maybe you can recycle it. Maybe give it to the poor. Maybe they can fix it. I can't. There's only so many things you can do with an iMac, especially if the screen's busted and you can't run Windows 95 on it anymore. You can't even run the iTunes on Windows 95. It's impossible. You can't listen to music. You can't watch YouTube. You can't do anything.
I don't know if you've ever seen the adverts with Steve Ballmer advertising Windows 95, I think it's Windows 95, but one of its main selling points was that you could have a background of a picture of a car, and I think that's pretty incredible. I mean, that was.
The picture of a car as the background.
Yeah, if you look, do you know who?
I don't necessarily remember.
Do you know who Steve Ballmer is?
I do not.
Right, he's like Bill Gates' best friend, basically. And he used to be in all the original Windows adverts, and I think it's for Windows 95 or maybe an earlier version. He just goes, you can even have a desktop background of a car. It's like that's the main selling point of an operating system that at the time would have cost hundreds of dollars. Quite incredible. Anyway,
I don't know. I'm trying to Google that, but yeah, I don't see anything about that. Oh, Steve Ballmer. Yeah, I see what you're talking about now. Yeah, I really don't know exactly why your computer came built like that. It's pretty crazy. Like I said, I would call the Apple Store back if you want a new computer. If not, use it maybe as an oven tray. Just be careful.
I'm not being funny.
It could harm you.
I'm not being funny. I was fooled into buying a Mac once. I'm not being fooled into buying another one. Not going back to that hellhole. The Apple Store with the fake geniuses that aren't even geniuses. Nope. Not at all.
Right, yeah. Yeah, they don't have to be geniuses to get the job. I don't know if they maybe claim to be geniuses. I don't speak on behalf of the store. I don't know if they have to have like a genius degree of some sort. We don't have to have this, genius degrees or genius certificates or anything here at our job.
Are you one of these?
So I'm not sure what the criteria is for geniuses.
Are you one of the geniuses?
No, I do claim to be a genius in my personal life, but not here at Apple. Not by any means.
All right. Yeah, well, I think that from experience, the Apple geniuses are actually the most incredibly thick people that I've ever encountered. I once went to an Apple store in England, and the people there, you walk in and you want a case for your iPad or whatever. If you've been so unfortunate to buy an iPad, you get a case for it, and they can't even. They're like, well, the case is out of stock. You can't have a black case. You got to have a grey one. Well, a genius wouldn't let this bloody stock in their shop run down, would they?
Right.
They're very clever people.
I don't know what goes on in England either. I can't speak on behalf of what goes on outside of our country here, but I mean, I've never heard good things about the Apple stores over there. So I don't know if they have to have certain criteria to become geniuses, and I'm not sure how high the bar is set either. To
officially become a genius, you've got to be pretty clever. I mean, there's the official title of genius, none of which they've earned. They're all like hipster 17-year-olds that think they know stuff about computers when they don't. And then they spread that old rumour Macs can't get viruses, which they can, but nobody has actually bothered making them for Macs because nobody likes Macs. And there you have it.
Right.
Anyway, I think I'm going to go now. I've got to go and kill a dog. So, thanks for talking, and thanks for your help.
Be careful with that door, no problem. Like I said, don't put that in the oven. You might ruin your oven. Be careful for any broken glass as well. If you throw that at your dog, be sure to clean up that glass.
I will do.
All right, so you don't cut yourself.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right, is there anything else except the George? Have a great day.
No, that's fine. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
Jack, what did you think of that call?
I changed out from laughing.
And Delian, what did you think of that call?
Fucking awesome.
And personally...
Oh my god, she gave you advice on how to kill your dog with your fucking
She did. She did.
That's beautiful.
Don't ruin your oven.
Yeah, don't ruin your oven using an Apple Mac as baking tray. Anyway, yeah, well, personally, I thought that was one of the most incredible people to have ever worked at a call centre ever. Especially tolerating Apple. I mean, if you can work for Apple, you can bloody work for anyone, I imagine. I would hate to work for Apple. I would literally really hate it. But that person went along with the call. That is exactly who we want to call. Those sort of people where they go along with it. They make for the best prank calls. Unless it's one where you really infuriate somebody to the point where they blow their top completely and they completely want to murder you. They're also quite good. But the ones where people go along with it, you can't really beat them in most cases. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's one of the most successful Barry calls to date. And people, if you're watching this on YouTube right now, I hope you burn in hell for all eternity. And it's been very nice broadcasting to you today, and I hope you all die. Well, you will die because it's inevitable, everybody dies, but I hope you die especially quickly.
Jesus Christ.
Goodbye.
Die soon.
Yes, die soon. That's probably the message I'm trying to convey to you.
That was really long.
It was long, wasn't it? Let's all act depressed. Shall we get... Oh, I'm gonna go and find some rope and hang myself. Oh, I hate you all. I hate life.